rappers. If I send the dressers, they gon' come in straight.
What it is, it's your boys Deuce, Teddy, and Laquel reporting with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key. What's good?
What's up?
What's good, fellas? What's good, fellas? Without further ado, let's get it cracking. We're gonna talk about what's been going on in Dallas with the Mavericks. You got them talking that noise on Klay Thompson. This is before his 20-point showing, though. So, have you seen, Teddy? Have you seen anything they've been saying about the boy Klay? You ain't seen nothing? What you seen, Quill? You over there shaking your head.
The Mavericks are realizing what the Warriors fans already knew.
Yeah,
I literally
yeah,
read that the other day. Mavericks are realizing what Warriors fans already knew. Klay is washed.
yeah. Yep. Hey, I enjoy it. You know what? One of the things I see was Klay. It was like Klay, last man at the end of a bench got a nice ring to it. Some shit like that. Last man at the end of the bench got a nice ring to it. That was something that the Mavs fan were talking about with Klay Thompson. It was just a lot. Like they was just going in on Klay. Like they're very frustrated. You paid a lot of money, or you paid money to get him, and you get nothing from him. So it's a lot of just jabs thrown at Klay. And I'm here to entertain it because Klay been throwing an immense amount of jabs at the Warriors ever since he left. He been throwing a ton of jabs at talking about, never played with playmakers as good as this. I know life is gonna be easier being on a team with such great players. And I'm sitting there scratching my head like, were you not on a team with Draymond and Steph? Like, I get it. Draymond is not Kyrie. Draymond is not Luka, but he's still a great player. He's still a great player. He's great at what he does. Steph Curry is still a great player. So those comments is just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. So good stuff, Teddy. You stay tuned in. But he did bounce back after that. Immediately after that, he had a 20-point showing, which was cool. Cool. But hey, Quill, how you feel about us not having Klay Thompson?
It's been cool because he's been up and down throughout the beginning of the season. So he's been up and down. He had the 0 point game, 0 for 8 game. But if you ever like look at his actual stats, when he's aggressive, taking more than 12 shots, he's gonna get you 15 to 20 points. It's the games where Klay goes out there and shoots 8 times or shoots 7 times or give you 3 for 9 or 3 for 6. It's like you are a shooter that's not wanting to shoot. And then the 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 times you shoot, you hitting two. Like, yeah, we paid a lot of money for you to be a third option that looks like a bench player right now. Look like you taking bench shots. Nine shots a game. Like I could pay what's his name? What the 6 man? What Pritchard take 10 threes a game. You taking 9 shots a game as a 27-minute starter. Yeah, we gonna have to we can pay somebody else to do that.
Yeah. So
Sure.
so you man, this your home right here. How you feeling about it, Teddy?
Team success is most important.
You've been practicing that. I heard you rehearsing it. I didn't know what you were talking about, but I heard you rehearsing it.
We winning. That's all that matters right now. As long as we winning, I don't care what Klay doing. As long as we winning.
Well, my question to you is when your fan base is targeting Klay, and these are the comments they making about Klay, what is
Look
this?
what happened. Look what happened. It worked.
You like this response? Okay, bet. All right, so let's get into
I do feel that they are because if you look at just pull up his last 10, he had a 19-point game, 0 point game, 15-point game.
Because people gotta poke the bird in order to wake him up. Poke the bird and wake him up. That's all.
He had like the 5-point game, the 4 point.
Oh, one of the comments, it was like I could just hear Klay whispering to his teammates, "I got 4 rings." They said he just still said that on the bench.
Sometimes he
once a champion, always a champion.
He gets complacent, like he gets okay with just being a part of the group. And he doesn't look like he don't shoot like an all-star. He's not aggressive. When Klay aggressive, and Klay, like when he played against the Warriors early this year,
yeah.
Even though he only ended with like 17, 15, 17 points.
Being that
he was aggressive.
He's been the third option type player for years.
But
now.
The thing is, when we was winning, it was the Splash Brothers. when Steph was shimmying, Clay was scoring 60 and all
But
of
that's
that,
back
everybody was
then.
rocking.
That's
That
before the
energy,
KD
the only
era.
time I see him with that type energy is when he played against us.
Yeah.
That's before
He don't
it's
even have that when they
schematics. That's
winning
before the
out.
KD era. He ain't got to do all that no more. So
But even with the
we ain't
KD
got to
era,
say no
So
more.
look, before we keep it rolling and get into what we need to get into, the question is, do you see Clay stepping off with the right foot moving forward?
If you poke the bird,
Or do
that's
you so they gonna always have to make
yeah.
jokes in order for him to
You
respond?
don't have to
yeah, he needs
because
to.
Okay.
he only had 3 big games this year. Last night, and then against the Warriors, he played decent, even though we lost. And then he had another decent game. And those all 3 of those occasions is when you poke the bird. You gotta poke the bird. We need him to show up when it's time to show up, and you will see come playoff time, he will show up when we need him to.
Yeah, players like
So
and certain players that don't play a lot of defense, but they're still able to produce
yeah.
just shooting, just being aggressive shooters. It's like you could still be an aggressive shooter even though you can't go.
So what I'm hearing is what I said when I was talking about the players that should retire. Klay Thompson is one of them. Got it. All right. So Ja Morant, Ja motherfucking Morant. You see what he was talking about last week? Ja said that he ain't really into all the dunking. He prioritizing health over dunking. And then I'm talking about that reverse dunk he did on them boys. He come through. He come from the other side and he flushed it. I think what Tatum, Porzingis was in the picture. I
It
know
was
Porzingis was in the picture, but some
Yeah, it was him.
It
It
was
was
Porzingis and
Porzingis.
White.
Yeah.
Porzingis white, yeah, the little nugget. I remember seeing a little nugget. So yeah, he did that, and not only did he do that, they finished the job and knocked the Celtics out. They hit the Celtics with the 1-2 and they beat them. Let's talk about it. 127, 121.
Ja, that guy.
32, 9, 9, 2 steals. 32, 9. This is what I was anticipating when they was going against y'all. I'm thinking, but this is when Ja came out. This is when Ja came out and Ja was like, nah, it's about big health, baby, big health.
When you say anticipate, what you mean? You made him for us to dunk on him because he gave similar numbers when he played us.
I'm talking about not just similar numbers, but for them to win. That's what I'm talking about.
They're not gonna beat us. We got their number 2. We Memphis Thunder, them Timberwolves, them are the
But
3 teams.
but let's talk between y'all and the Celtics. The Celtics is a better team. The Celtics is a greater threat. So they out here punching the Celtics. I am telling you, I anticipated that they would beat
They're
you.
not a bigger threat because they
The
in our
Celtics not a bigger threat than the Mavs,
you got to get to the finals to play the
but the
Celtics.
Celtics are
Be
not a
more
bigger threat
important.
than the Mavs.
Here, they got to worry about what's going
I
on in
get
the
what
West.
you're saying,
He's
East versus
saying
West.
because y'all made it in the finals and the Celtics were a bigger threat than the Mavs.
Well, to get to the finals, you have to get through us. They have to get through y'all. It's not
Yeah,
a big
but the
threat
thing
until
is,
you get
you
to
got to
the
get to it
finals.
because y'all, when we
You
went
gotta
to
you
the
gotta get through
finals,
us.
they got through y'all. So so this is just
They
a
gotta get through
restart. This
us.
season is just restart over. We got to try again.
So they gotta get through the West. They gotta get through the West.
But you talking
I
about
still okay. Let's put it this way: they're a better team than y'all.
Yes.
But
Yes.
these are the top 2 teams. I will say the top 2 teams just based on last year's record.
He ain't got to go
They
that
the
far.
top
I
two
ain't even got
teams.
to be that much. It's just anybody that's in your division is gonna be a bigger threat.
Yeah.
Getting to the main goal because the main goal for every team in the NBA is to get a championship.
But the main goal is to get a championship. So either way it goes, whether East or West, you gotta go through the West, but you gotta play the East. Like I said, like I said. So you see them, he coming through. They got the job done. Jaren Jackson, I guess he got tired of being sunned by Derek White Jr., aka Derek Lively. He got tired of being sunned by him. He chose to boss up against Porzingis. And he showed up and he showed out. Then we had a classic Jason Tatum. That's my guy, 314 till I die. Came out with a nice double-double, but he shot a meager 17 for 6 for 21 from the field. He gave us Klay Thompson numbers. We can't have that. Not with that, my boy. Not with that. Can't shoot 6 for 21 from the field. And then Drew Holiday, 8 for 26. 8 for 26. They gave that man the green light. The green light.
Lineup was in double digits.
Yeah, but that's just Memphis won the game. They didn't really beat the Celtics.
The Celtics beat themselves.
Yeah, but the Celtics, except probably Ja. better off the bench. They're better in the center. They're better small forward. They're better shooting guard.
It's really just the free throws because looking at the stats, it was pretty even
No,
all the
because
way down.
if JT or Drew Holiday
Memphis
literally,
shot 50% from the field, though. Damn,
that's what I'm saying.
you
They
ready to
shot
lose them
50,
games.
but Drew Holiday missing so many shots. Jason, they hit either one of them hit 2 more shots. It's a different game.
It's really just the free throws. They
I
missed
mean,
9.
Porzingis went 6 for 17. So when you get a combined,
You get a
what's
one
that?
shot each. It's a different game, and then it's the Celtics. Like that's what they gon' all of them gonna shoot that. They got damn near 4 people taking 10 shots a game.
Mm-hmm.
They got 4 people taking
10
over
threes a
10
game.
threes. Drew Holiday 4 for 17 from the three. Porzingis 3 for 10 from the three. Jason Tatum 1 for 10 for the three. Pritchard was the only one that shot good, 6 for 11 from the three.
Yeah, so when you got that many people taking 10 threes a game, then you're gonna live
But
it down by the
I mean,
and then
30%.
JT will get complacent, which is why if JT scores 28 and Josh scores 22, you'll think Josh scored 35. Because the way his 22 gonna look, like the back dunk, the way his 22 gonna look, the 360 layup, it's gonna look like an MVP's out there playing. JT can score 28, and you will not feel like he's the best player on his own team because of the way his 28 looks and feels. It feels unimpactful. It feels just a part of the game.
Yeah.
His 28 feels like 3 role players put together, not one star scoring the ball. So he'll go 28, but he done shot 28 shots. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just JT. So they just lost the game because JT can have a night like that and they only down 6 points because of the rest of their team. They loaded, like they just had an off night. They unfair loaded with Pritchard playing the way he playing now.
I feel like it's just really a free throw thing. If they would have
that's what I'm saying.
corrected
That
that,
game,
they be a different
beat
story.
themselves. They hit a
Rebounds
couple more free
the
throws,
same.
a couple more. And the whole league this year
Field
is
goal
underestimating
percentage,
how
blocks.
many rebounds Desmond Bain had.
Mm-hmm.
You said Desmond Bain?
How many rebounds he had?
Desmond Bain came through with 2 rebounds.
2 rebounds a game?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like, one thing I've noticed with Memphis winning games, Desmond Bain with Raptor arms, 6'4", he'll end the game with 10 rebounds.
He said Raptor arms.
8 rebounds. Ja, he'll end with 8. Baines or Ja in with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jaren Jackson has 7, 8, 9. And these are people who Jaren Jackson not a rebounder. So if you let Jaren Jackson go get 7, 8 rebounds, you might lose a game. 20
9
points.
of them.
Yeah, you let a dude that's not a rebounder. Steven Adams was a rebounder.
It wasn't like somebody got to get the rebound. The rebound battle was tied.
I think last year without Ja, and everybody having to
52-51.
fill in all those gaps.
It was pretty much a tie on the rebound.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like somebody got to
get the rebound. Y'all had Luka?
What, when they played?
Yeah, they had Luka.
I go back and find out. Let me see real quick.
Who they just beat?
Yeah, we had Luka. We just played them 2 days ago.
So Memphis,
3 days ago.
Memphis team is who they are. They ain't missing nobody, are they?
Nah.
They team is who
I
they
mean,
team.
yeah, Edie. They missing Edie.
I mean, yeah.
And then Gigi. They missing Edie.
Yeah, he a monster. He's 7'4", but
and Gigi Jackson.
Oh yeah, so they down players, and the Boston Celtics was healthy, wasn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just lost the game.
Yeah, y'all had Luka. He gave them 37. Yes, sir.
It's gonna be like
that's the game. Derek Lively 17-11 on Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson shows up, they win. Jaren Jackson out there. What do you have out there? Jaren Jackson 16 with 7 rebounds. Bum.
Yeah, he not a center. He's not even really a power forward. He just
congrats.
He was lunch. So let's talk about Washington, D.C., that boy, Jordan Poole, Poole Party, Splash Guy. All right,
you seen him do his little other night? You seen him do it?
Nah, but I seen that man went off for what, 39? He went off for 39. Hey, it got to be everything that he thought it was going to be, right? It's everything he thought it was going to be. He wanted to run, get his own franchise. He out there doing his thing. So I'm going to ask y'all, what y'all think life like? What is life like for Jordan Poole?
Today?
From a competitive standpoint,
on a regular basis, what is life like for Jordan Poole? You got to understand where he was and where he is now.
It's
Got a
tough.
big contract, probably campaigning to get up out of there, get his own.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
he cool. He cooling. Winning wise, he's not because the team isn't winning. He comes from winning, not just winning, literally winning the championship, then getting traded.
Yeah,
But going from winning to 2 seasons of losing, winning at the highest level to 2 seasons of losing. So winning wise, he
championships.
probably don't like that. Um, the dysfunctionality going from a franchise that's like, what goes here, what goes there, this is how we gonna win, this is how we gonna play every day, to you don't know who gonna get you and Kuzma kind of battling it out. That's different. Kuzma being gone most of this season has kind of let Poole kind of, you know, this Poole, and he 2 years removed from the incident. Like the more for the go through one season, everywhere you go, it's their first time seeing you since you got punched. You hearing certain stuff. You still got that anxiety over you. Every arena you go to, it's the first time they seeing you since you got traded, since you got punched, since you lost your team, all of that. This year, we've been through all that already. I know what to expect. I know how to train. I'm 2 years removed from that. It's my team. I'm comfortable now. My house all got furniture all now. I'm cool now. So I think that's just what you're seeing. He always been Jordan Poole. He get the ball, he gonna be Jordan Poole. But like Dame, when Dame switched cities last year, it was different. He wasn't Dame in Portland where he was comfortable, wife, kids, and all of that. He numbers dropped. It's just a change of scenery in the first. And I look at Dame now.
Okay.
comfortable.
So Jordan Poole coming through, averaging 21 points per game, leading the team. 5.2 points per assists per game, leading the team. 1.7 steals per game, leading the team. So yeah, he doing that. However, I don't think, with when your record 3 for 19, and then we ain't gonna get into what they had last year. I don't think he over there like, hey, I think Jordan Poole really was sold on, hey, I think I can make a difference. And I can get us to do something. 3 for 19. I mean, 3 and 19 ain't what Jordan Poole had on his mind.
But Jordan Poole also, now you're seeing levels to psychotic, right? What is LaMelo's record? Or they can't be too much. They of course they better than the Washington Wizards, but they not dramatically much better than the Washington Wizards.
You said
That you
who?
LaMelo and the Hornets.
7-17.
And they won 4 more games.
Yep.
But LaMelo ain't gonna average no 21 on no losing team. I'm not averaging 21 on no
What
losing team.
LaMelo gonna average?
I'm gonna average 50. LaMelo trying to average 100. He gonna Jordan it. When Jordan was on the losing team, I'm not passing y'all the ball.
Ain't that why LaMelo, what he scored, 50 the other night?
Yeah,
Or
50. He had 40, 37, 30. LaMelo been balling. He averaged like 40 for the month. Like for 36 for the month. Like LaMelo balling. I'm not averaging 21 on no trash team. We got 3 wins. I'm taking 21 shots a night. And I got the highest contract over here and
yeah,
Kuzma. So yeah, he cool, but he's still trying to get a franchise together.
yeah.
He trying to play good team basketball on a losing team. Why I be out there taking 100 shots? You
So do
couldn't.
you think, he got any regrets in that situation in between the Draymond punch and now?
No,
None. You don't think he had any?
not noticeably. Nah,
His agent leaking the footage got him paid.
right.
His agent leaked the footage,
Yeah,
he get
but he had got paid before that.
well he didn't.
he getting paid now. He getting big bucks. He
Yeah,
already won a championship. He got the green light. He's the number one guy on his
yeah.
team.
But he don't have that mentality of a number one guy yet.
He ain't gotta have it.
Like,
He is it. Really.
But he did look. He had that mentality. That's why he got punched.
did Kyrie average 21 when he went to Boston? When he left this team, I'm leaving your team to go get my team. Did he average 21 when he went to Boston? You can't tell me
I gotta
no.
look it up. But if he didn't, that's why I feel like people should learn lessons from the wise. You didn't seen Katie leave. What was that like? You didn't seen Kyrie leave. What was that like? We
Katie
didn't
different.
seen people leave. What was that like? So
Katie
for
went to the
me,
promised land.
you said what?
He went to the promised land. He different.
So what I think is I think he has regrets. Okay. I think if you have to understand, when you come and you walk into success and you blossom, sometimes you think, I am him or I am them. And that is what happened on that team with them young guys. So when he leaves, I think he took certain things for granted. It's easy to play around Steph. If I'm ready to shoot and I got that dog in me, they gonna pay attention to Steph. They don't give two shits about me. I'm ready to act. When you on a team where it's you, they paying attention to you. Where is your Steph? You don't have to. Then you get Clay. Where's your Steph? Where's your Clay? Where's your Wiggs? All these attention getters, right? And where's your KD? Was he on there with KD, right? Was he not?
No.
No, he won't. Okay.
Imagine if they still had KD, right?
That's the year
I
after.
think if you sit back and you look, he would have been great on this team. He would have been great. What we thought we was gonna get from Przemski, shit, he ain't getting nothing. He ain't doing shit.
Sometimes players do
Yeah,
that.
some people.
Sometimes they outgrow their
some people
position
don't
and
know.
it's time for him to go. And get
People
the
don't
bag. You already got the
But
championship.
how often do you get punched out of your position? Not often. That's what happened with him. He
Hey.
got punched. He had to go. Because
He,
psychologically and physiology, fuck, how you say the damn word? Physiology.
psychologically,
No, physiologically. There we go.
Yeah.
Physiologically, it was a lot going on. He had to get up out of there.
hey, he got paid.
And yeah, but
He's
that's
a
also
champion.
with your agent doing that, with his agent leaking the footage to put the Warriors in like a position.
Paid.
They gonna get you out of here.
Life is sometimes bigger than basketball.
Because you shiesty. So yeah, he getting paid. He throwing all that money at Ice Spice.
Well, he's still in a big market.
Right.
He in Washington D.C. He's
Right.
still in a big market.
He good. He
But
good.
it ain't even about that. It's what I thought. I thought you see Austin Reeve always yelling, running up and down the court saying he him. Let him butt heads with LeBron James and AD and go get on the team. And then he
Hey,
realized
about
like
if
shit.
you can get him if you can get him a bag,
He get Cooper Flag next year. They in a big market. You get Coop. When you get Coop, if they actually start like make 2 or 3 trades, bring in
they need to get Gafford back. That's what
bring
they
Gafford
need.
back.
You know what I'm saying?
saying? Bring
Like,
in.
Oh, y'all talking about the Wizards? Yeah.
if he
Yeah.
gets
If
some
they
help,
put something around there when they draft Coop, because they drafting Coop, they trash. They're drafting Cooper,
If they get that number 1 pick.
or they could draft Ace Bailey. He a real point guard. Move Poole to the 2. Now you get to just go. Now when you like he young.
if he gets some help and all of that, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
just
all right.
build a team
He
around
enjoying
him.
the process, and he paid, and he the number 1 guy.
Although judging by the Wizards moves, Brad Bill, Westbrook, and Porzingis and
Gafford
don't look like they're trying to win a championship. They got rid of Gafford. Didn't they have PJ? No, PJ was in the Hornets.
That Gafford. And Gafford was
Gafford,
balling.
yeah.
That's how I knew Gafford was gonna be a monster on the
They
match.
This is why-
got rid of Porzingis for a championship.
they looking for a certain look. You know when you it's kind of like when you dating a woman and you done dated so many of them. You just know when you got the one.
But see,
Whatever they try to do.
yeah, but
It's
they
hard
got
to be a
Alex.
fan there. It's hard to be a fan there in this process. But they got something.
You know where there's a place where it's hard to be a fan, but the fans are one of the most loyal, similar to the Cowboy fans. Y'all know what that is?
Well,
MSG, Madison Square Garden. Let's talk about it. All right. So the Knicks are doing their thing. They 14-9. I see a lot of beautifulness going on, but when I'm watching through my binoculars, I am asking myself, is this still Jalen Brunson's team?
it wasn't
Is-
Jalen Brunson's team. It wasn't Jalen Brunson's team until Julius Randle got hurt last year anyway.
But Jalen Brunson made the argument where you scratch your head saying, is
But
this
this is
Julius
the-
Randle's team?
That's just how Jalen Brunson plays. Luka gets hurt, Jalen Brunson takes him through a playoff series. Julius Randle get hurt, Jalen Brunson take it to the Eastern Conference Finals. He undersized and he's really him. But every time one of the bigger guys come back, it always is their team for some reason. I don't know why.
I beg to differ. When Julius Randle was playing, we were asking, is this Jalen Brunson's team?
It wasn't until Jalen Brunson, after Julius got hurt and he was scoring 20 down to 30 every night when Julius got hurt.
So whose team is it now? Because Kat
20.
Kat doing Kat things, my guy.
This is Kat team.
No, it's
Kat
not.
look like Kat is looking like an MVP candidate.
Kat is looking. Look, Kat got Ant looking like, bro, bro. Did
But
you
and
not
said
fuck with me or something?
and Jeff Teague both have said out of their mouth, bro, Kat is one of the best basketball players I've ever seen play basketball. Both of them, out of their mouth, have said, y'all
Bro,
don't see what I see in practice.
You traded the most skilled big. I'm talking about all around skill, not performance, but all around skills. The most skilled big. He beat Julius. We seen Julius Randle in a 3-point shootout. Sit down. Y'all traded for him. But the thing is, Cat wasn't doing these activities in Minnesota. Was it too cold?
Because they didn't, they draft, listen, a lot of people give up on players too early. Cat, what, 27, 28?
I'll find out. Cat.
He was there long enough.
Cat,
He was
27,
there.
28.
He
He's
was
a
there
one and done.
But no,
he's a one and done out of
29.
He's 29. He's a one and done out of there.
But he's been in Minnesota long enough.
The whole time, they always had a center.
He's been in Minnesota
they always
long enough.
put
So
him
peep this.
And they
Peep
always
this.
brought a center.
So
when they
peep
had
this.
Zach LaVine and all of them, they had a center.
He let Anthony Edwards come up.
So peep this. Jalen Brunson, 25.4 points. Cat, 25.2 points. Cat, 13.2 rebounds.
That right there is what I'm talking about.
He's supposed to, because he wasn't
Brunson, 7.7 assists. Brunson, 7.7 assists. So you see them alternating between who got what? The steals, you got OG. OG got the steals.
He ain't just gonna. He has to.
And hey, Cat averages more steals than Brunson.
From 1 year to the
Cat averages more steals than Brunson.
That's effort.
Cat averages more steals than Brunson.
Cat be balling. Cat is one of the most skilled players to touch a ball.
Cat is happy right now.
Cat is one of the most skilled players to touch a ball. He was in Minnesota wanting to take threes. They telling him, don't take so many threes. Get your big butt. You know what they told him in New York? Go hoop.
Because he had a
go hoop. We let Julius take 10 threes a game last year.
He had help in Minnesota. He had hitters.
But that's good. That's cool.
And now that he's in
they told
New York,
James Harden sit on the bench too when he was in OKC.
Man, that's not the same. That's not the same. Help. That's before the James Harden we know now. You cannot do that.
Exactly.
That is not the same.
He was where he got drafted. He was where he got drafted.
Cat had help.
You're right. He had James Harden had help. Sit on the bench.
And that's before Russell Westbrook became the triple-double he was. That was before Westbrook what he was. The only person that was there that was supposed to be like that was that guy was KD.
They got to a finals. They were them.
They not you trying to compare the Russell 200 triple-double Russell Westbrook MVP James Harden. That's not the same.
How certain players
So look, all I'm saying is stay tuned in and let us know who you think the New York Knicks, who's running the New York Knicks, because I think they got a new sheriff in town.
You can't come in for what they've been playing 21, 22 games, and now it's your team. It's only like 3 players in the league that got that type of pool. Maybe 5 players.
So what's the question? So why we can't
got that type of stuff? Like no matter where Steph goes, that's gonna be his team. No matter where.
But look, why we just can't say why they can't be a dynamic duo?
Because they don't work like that. We see it don't work in Orlando. It's gonna be one or the other. Somebody
it could be a dynamic duo.
Listen, it works. Jamal Murray
Jamal Murray who?
Championship.
Oh,
Middleton
when they say you
Giannis,
can't win, do they say that
JB and JT?
Do they say it's their team?
KD and Steph.
Do they say it's
LeBron and AD?
Jaylen Brown.
Do they say it's their team? Whose team do they say it is? Do they not? They do not say that.
So speaking of it, because you brought up the Magic.
No, they don't.
Hold on, you brought up the Magic. Speaking of it, we're gonna talk about the Orlando Magicless because you already had Paulo go down to an oblique, and now Franz just went down to a torn oblique. What can we talk? Look, the Magic, they Magicless, but they managed to get a dub. Who they just take out recently? Let me go look at these scores. They just got a dub tonight without either of them. And it's very upsetting to me. The Suns. How the hell the Suns dropped the ball to the Magic?
Jalen Suggs is one of the best on-ball point guard defenders in the NBA.
Yeah.
He's on an all-NBA defensive team this year. He's leading the league. Like, Jalen Suggs, it's like Jalen Suggs, what's his name? Shea and somebody else, all three of them, all defensive point guards. hands down. Drew Holiday, all defensive. It really should be Derek White because Derek White leading the team in the steals, I think.
Yeah.
But bro, Jalen Suggs, they get after it defensively. They center Goga. He don't got no agenda. I'm not winning nothing. I'm not gonna be on no All NBA nothing. I ain't getting paid. He out
and
there.
he gave them 21 and 16.
He out there hooping, bro. He out there just pure basketball.
21 and 16. Look. Devin Booker got to get back to the 70s. 26 points. Bro, you putting up, hold on, that's the wrong person. Hold on. Devin Booker, what do you have? 27? Devin Booker, 25 points. You got to get up there. Bradley Beal, we need you to get some shots up. No KD, you got to be putting up around 20 shots. You know what I'm saying? Royce O'Neal gave you 26 the game before, but you ain't gonna get that from Royce O'Neal every night. Bradley Beal, we need you to step up. Y'all still got 2 stars on your team.
Devin Booker kind of did 25 and 7 is not terrible.
But the thing is, Devin Booker,
especially against
but you ain't got a KD. You don't have a KD, Devin Booker. You got to go out here and give us 40.
I mean, he can give you 30.
We know Devin Booker can give us 40.
KD.
Not every single night.
I'm gonna say that is Book though.
Not every single night.
Book put up 70.
That's one time. Like those,
bro, he didn't put up 50. Like Devin Booker is a baller.
Yeah, but those are special games. We talking.
It is. He should have had a special game tonight because you ain't got nobody. You don't have anybody on the Magic, and you lost to them.
That's hard for the Suns. They don't have an offense.
Them
going against
just like boxing styles make
every night.
When you got these big Orlando guys, they still big in size, and you playing against the smaller Suns, like it's just
the
tough.
So
they still NBA players.
So what's going on? What's going on with the Late Show? Not the Lake Show, but the Late Show. What's going on with them? JJ Redick taking it, saying he can't get on the court. They getting their ass whooped. Are they tanking?
Nah, they just can't score the ball easy. There's a lot of teams like Luka and Jokic make basketball easy for a lot of people. You get easy buckets. He gonna catch you. He gonna catch you cutting. LaMelo creates easy bucket. I'm gonna throw the ball up, and we gonna get an easy layups out of here. A lot of teams don't create easy baskets. Everything is off the dribble or
the Lakers got to work hard
waiting for LeBron to kick out, or like Chris Paul last second little bombs he throw to people with 2 seconds. You gotta shoot it. Like that's how they get a lot of bad offense. A lot of the teams don't have real offenses that are creating good shots.
They got to create their own thing.
And they last 10 games, they won 2. They done lost 7, and then they got 1 going on right now. So they down bad. They down bad.
Yeah. You gotta like Luka, having Luka and Kyrie on a team. Kyrie is an offensive minded, so himself is a point. When he has the ball, he's a threat to score. That's good offense. He's just good offense himself. Luka is just good offense himself by himself, 1-on-1. But they also create good offense. Lob threats, backdoor cuts, easy stuff that the person that's actually scoring the ball don't even have a defender next to him.
Hey, before we go, I just want to say this man talked about my team all night. Put a smile on my face.
Oh yeah, I like them. I like Kyrie without. I like how Cobb playing. He
How about them Mavs? How about them Mavs?
Relaxed, hoop like he that guy.
I think the Mavs is the BS part of what we talk about. That's what I think. Go Warriors. Y'all better close this game out top of the key. Y'all know what it is.
I'm about to say. I'm about to look
at it. You gon' get it back. These just my confession. Stay in traffic, can't get picked off like no shit and duck. Keep one in the tuck. Wife be mad, but bet she still gon' fuck. Don't speak.